as I promised long ago, today we look into making a nice shoulder pad for 50mm rod systems, on the cheap.
Hello, my name is Lucas and today with another DIY tip. So lately I thought about shoulder pads for shoulder rigs. You can get pretty cool ones and pretty cheap ones from China, but they all have one thing in common, probably, is that you always need two rods on the end of your rig. Actually, I don't like to have two rods, I only want to have a single rod and therefore I need to build my own. Actually, I had two ideas how to fix this. And the first one is a very cheap one and a very quick one, yet not the best one, still I want to share it with you. So the easiest thing you can do is buy something like this. This is pipe isolation for 50mm rods, or pipes. And actually I think there is some compatible non-metric version too. Also we get something like this. This is also pipe isolation but a bit bigger in the center diameter, and it's much softer. So the easiest thing what to do is cut two pieces down and then just wrap it around the other, add tape and then slide it on your rig. I have some tape here. This tape is only to make this part a bit thicker. So this is a bit more stiff on the rail. So now you can see it works pretty good and it's really soft, really comfortable. The problem is, as this is only this isn't fixed, so if you have some weight on here, you can twist this rig, and this is pretty bad because you can get wobble like this, and we don't want that. So I have thought of a better and another solution, which is also pretty cheap, not as cheap as this one. This costs around, I think, $4. Yet it's also pretty cheap and pretty simple, and it looks pretty cool. So for the second method, we need a few more things. Two single rod clamps with a 1/4 of an inch thread, 1/4 of an inch screws. We need a little aluminum plate, some scrap PVC, and some foam. This is something I have laying around right now. You can also use a sponge from a car or something else. Now a bit more detailed. The single rod clamps, I bought two of these for around $6 or $7 from eBay. I thought that they had a thread here too on this side, because I wanted to have this a bit raised so I can use it like this. Yet they don't have a thread here and they only have a thread there, so that's life. This plate is something I bought from an electronics store, from Conrad, if you know some European stores. It actually is 20 by 10 centimeters, so I will cut this down a bit for my needs. I just need to get something away from here. Yet this works pretty good, costed around $2. So this scrap PVC is only to act as some washers, as I don't have non-metric washers, and 6mm washers are a bit too small, and 8mm washers are a bit too big, so I will use this one instead. So the tricky part for me as a European or a German was to get these screws, as we cannot buy these in normal stores. If you're like me and live in a metrical country where you can't buy these, just get them from eBay. The ones you want are 1/4 of an inch 20 UNC screws. You can get them in several lengths. I bought them a bit smaller, but you can get a bit bigger ones and just cut them down. So now the basic idea what we want to do is that we want to drill two holes in this plate, then just add the washers, attach the two rod handles, rod blocks, rod clamps, whatever, and yeah, then we are done. Then we want to bend these things a little bit down so it fits the shoulder better, add some foam down under, and we are done. If you prefer a solution where you use both rods and not one, you can always attach the clamps like this and use it in this way too. So to shorten this a bit, I will show you a nice little montage of me doing stuff, as these steps aren't really important to explain. Just enjoy it and see you when it's done.
Important disclaimer. The handcraft shown in this following video can be dangerous for you and others. These are for preview only, and if you do this yourself, please use a safe environment and use your tools in a proper and safe way. Thanks for appreciation.
so we are done with this now. This doesn't look too good. You could always paint the aluminum black or whatever you want. And as you may have noticed, these knobs are only from plastic. These are normal common M5 threads, so I could yeah, exchange them if I don't like it. Yet I don't have a problem with this, as I don't have to make these rock hard every time. Yeah, so it slides on pretty good and works really good. I think it's raised the whole thing a bit. I like it to have it a bit higher. That was one of the main reasons I didn't like the other build. And I have some problems now. For example, this foam doesn't sticks too well to the double-sided tape, even if it's a pretty good one. Yet this isn't something this is something I need to fix. Maybe get some another foam or rubber or whatever. If you have some ideas, share in the comments. And yeah, actually it works pretty good. It looks good on my silver rig, on my mostly silver rig. And it doesn't look perfect now. I think I will sand down, maybe cut down the edges a bit. Yet it works really good. It looks kind of good, at least to me. For my work, it's more than enough. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching and goodbye. Man, this is bad. I need to fix this. Hi. Just a quick interruption in the end of the video. Actually, one day passed since I built this thing, and I want to apologize for this mess in the end, just because I bought this live in the show. And normally I build these things before I record these videos, so not everything is perfect this time. Yet I had some time to improve this concept a bit, and I actually just got this sponge yesterday when I went buying groceries. It's a car sponge with some kind of leather or fake leather on the one side and some fabric on the other, and it fits pretty good in the yeah, in the width. And it isn't perfect now. You can see there's still some space left, yet for now it works. And also I cut down the edges a bit, so it's not it's a bit more safe and you cannot hurt yourself or someone else. And of course, if you transport it in the bag, it's a bit better when it's a bit more round and not that sharp. So yeah, this is on the rig. You can see it fits my shoulder pretty good. I also bent the edges a bit more. And even with the white on it in the back of my rig, it's pretty comfortable to have it this way. And if you look at the other build I made, this little foam thingy with the isolation, this is much better now, much more comfortable. And yeah, I think it's a cool build. You can make it for 2 rods if you like that. I like it for 1 rod. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to use it in my first shoot. And yeah, thanks for watching and bye. This time for real, it's not like a movie, this time it's over. So, bye.